quick, drop a like in this video in the next 5 seconds to ensure your game doesn't crash during the Fortnite Doomsday live event. Do you want a free gift or cosmetic from the item shop?
Yes.
Well, you're in luck as I'm now gifting you or old subscribers every day, so make sure to hit the big red button and also let me know in the comments your Epic Games ID so I can send you your free gift. And if you subscribe right now, you potentially could be our 1.7 millionth subscriber. Also, don't forget to use code FriendlyMachine in the item shop if you buy anything or gift anybody else, and let me know in the comments down below if you have done this so I can heart it to show my appreciation for supporting the channel. So with us just being over 2 weeks away from the release of Chapter 2 Season 3, at the time of me recording this video anyways, 2 weeks and 3 days to be exact, this ultimately just leaves us waiting for one more final thing to occur this season, the final live event, which actually is just under 2 weeks away considering all storyline relating factors or events that occur live in-game happen on the final Saturday of the season usually, making that then May 30th, 2020. With most of the developments already being made or leaked from the files that will be in the future, the event is not only pretty much here in terms of its development or lead up until it happening without a timer, which could be only one of the few things yet to be added in the 12.60 and 12.61 updates. And in today's video, because of this, we have a ton of interesting information about not only the Doomsday event, where it will be occurring, but also the aftermath of it as confirmed by an Epic Games employee. Do yourself a favour, make sure you're sticking around and watching the full video today, because this is one of the final videos you'll need to watch regarding the Doomsday event until, well, the final update occurs literally days before the event actually happens live in game itself. Alright, so diving straight into it, real quick I just want to mention a few things. This season has been absolutely insane in terms of content added, despite obviously the global pandemic that's currently ongoing with COVID-19, considering we've seen what's to be anyways 6 live events. Firstly, starting out with Punked at Risky Reels, followed up by The Source, then perhaps in many people's opinions our best in-game collaborative live event being the Travis Scott Astronomical Concert, the first initial Party Royale test with Diplo, and then finally what we've seen actually being tested for in Party Royale, the concert performed by Dylan Francis, Steve Aoki, and Deadmau5. When May 30th, 2020 rolls around, this then makes, well, the Doomsday event the 6th and final live event set to occur in Chapter 2 Season 2, and as you guys may or may not know, we only have the vaults currently that were added in 12.40, then in 12.50 started glowing. However, more interestingly in our menus in terms of development in our live events, for the first time ever are we not only seeing changes occur here as a result or build up of a live event, but we are currently now in the second phase or stage of this being the first, and then obviously more cables being added around the Battle Pass HQ being the second. Don't get me wrong, we do have more developments leaked that you're seeing on screen right now in free cam or off camera mode anyways that we can't normally see being a normal player when hovering over this particular menu to select anything we can, but these aren't the final developments that will be made. As previously mentioned, we're yet to see 2 more downtime updates at least, obviously being 12.60 and 12.61. Speaking of these final 2 updates, more specifically the next one being 12.60, Hypex tweeted out the following on May 14th, 2020. 12.60 is now added to the staging servers. It should be released 1 week from now, obviously being 1 week away from the initial date of when this was tweeted out, making that then 4 days from the time I'm recording and uploading this video on May 17th, May 21st, 2020. This makes a lot of sense and correlates to our previous downtime updates, not only just of this season but overall in Fortnite, as they typically occur either on a Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday, and the 21st of May happens to be, you guessed it, on a Thursday. Despite all these cable developments that you've been watching on screen being added in this 12.60 update potentially, if they are added, we know we're going to be seeing the addition of our final challenge set for Storm the Agency despite our overtime challenges, which also has been confirmed by Fortori to be simultaneously updated into the game with all of the Doom Room cables surging power through into the Doomsday device in Midas's agent lair. As of right now, we do not know all of the challenges contained in the Storm the Agency challenge set, but Fortnite managed to leak early the first challenge that is decrypted, out of multiple, hopefully with a huge subtotal reward, perhaps even a free Season 3 Battle Pass, which is find gold bars in Midas's room. Here are all 3 locations on screen right now, and it's a pretty easy challenge, just like our other Find Deadpool challenges that we've typically seen obviously roll out throughout the weeks up until week 9, as this was the final Deadpool set of weekly challenges or free rewards we could complete or earn. And speaking of Deadpool, something very interesting that Happy Power pointed out over on Twitter and mentioned in his video regarding Season 3 is the fact that, well, despite Deadpool not being storyline related or a character directly involved in triggering live events like the Visitor was when he triggered the storyline ultimately by launching the rocket all the way back in Chapter 1 Season 4, he has been foreshadowing the theme of the next season all this time ever since the water had started to flood, if not flooded, his secret lair. With the fact he's also wearing a snorkel kit and goggles, does this mean we're going to be seeing these as an underwater swimming feature, allowing us to breathe in Chapter 2 Season 3, as we already know from the Travis Scott Astronomical live event we'll be able to do this, or swim underwater, normally without being trapped under certain structures? I guess we're yet to fully understand all the dynamics or mechanics of how this will work, but let me know your theories and opinions on this in the comment section down below. Speaking of the next season, obviously being the aftermath or directly set up at the hands of the Doomsday event unfolding, the leaks that Tabor Hill surfaced from a source that messaged him regarding what would be happening or added upon Season 3 launching have been confirmed by an Epic Games employee over on Discord. However, the names and the logo have been blurred out due to safety and data protection purposes. When asked about the leaks, he stated the following: I mean, I know a lot of people at Epic are smart and won't do that stuff, but it's becoming really common and it's scary, not just at Epic, but a lot of other companies too. As a whole, and not to comment on any particular thing recently, we hate all leaks. It's incredibly damaging and demoralizing for people to have worked so hard on features only to have someone leak it online, whether it's an image, a description, storyline, etc., and to spoil the surprise and experience upcoming for everyone. So yeah, I was upset about it. Despite him stating he's not referring to one specific thing here to either confirm directly or specifically these Tabor Hill leaks, this leaked list of information has been the only thing surging enough through the community to actually get back to Epic Games, so the only plausible explanation for what he's referring to here is this leaked list of information, obviously emailed to Tabor Hill by an unknown yet reliable source that makes himself known to be this same source every time by naming himself after colours. And despite the fact it's unlikely everything will come true on this list, definitely expect a lot of things considering some have already been added if not teased, such as the Plaza name location in Party Royale and these blue phone booths, but also the flare gun in this Pro-Am animation around the time of the Fortnite 2019 World Cup Finals. Also, the hugest of leaks can literally surface weeks before the release of the next season or even chapter, and nobody will regard them as real considering how major they are or the magnitude of them. For instance, what we saw happen before the release of Chapter 2 and the Black Hole or End event occurring, the Chapter 2 map was actually leaked in terms of its structure, however the name locations were slightly differentiated upon the launch of the season in comparison to this leak, as you can see on screen. The final thing we're going to be moving on to and discussing now very briefly in this video is something that was brought to my attention, or a theory that came to mind by somebody actually trying to trick one of my friends through a clickbait concept being Ghost Ninja. This guy posted on Reddit that he emailed Ghost Ninja this image of what potentially could be a future development or even timer added above the Doomsday device, not in-game, but in Midas's agent room. And this got me thinking, could there be a live event or different area than our Fortnite Battle Royale map that occurs, and this area or place being in Midas's room? We already know that Midas himself, the character, when going to select him as Ghost or Shadow, will be moving position in one of the upcoming future 2 updates, V12.60 or V12.61. 0.6.1, as people have managed to have this glitched into their game early, like many other in-game Battle Pass HQ or room developments. It literally wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if we witnessed the live event in this Battle Pass HQ or specifically Midas's Agent Room, considering all the innovations made this season to our Fortnite menus and how important they've been in terms of not only completing our challenges, but also determining what side we're on, Ghost or Shadow, or even like in this concept we could see a timer appear above the Doomsday device but also have this emitted again in-game above the direct position of which we need to go to when this live event occurs once an LTM is implemented a few hours prior to it directly unfolding one time only. Either way, with everything mentioned, let me know your theories in the comment section down below about everything I've mentioned or brought to your attention in this video, and I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to slap a like in the video down below before clicking off today, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already with all notifications turned on, so that you never miss any future leaks or developments, especially now as everything's getting so interesting on the close lead up and approach of Season 3. Hopefully I can also recognise you guys from remaining active in that comment section of those future videos to come, and I'm out. So have an amazing rest of your day or night wherever you are, whenever you're watching. Have a good one, take it easy, stay safe, and of course, peace out.